Let's start this lesson with a better understanding of nature's greens. This is Hooker's green right out of the tube. I place it on the paper at full strength and it appears quite dark. And of course, you can alter the value as light as you want with the addition of water. This is Spring Green, also an American Journey brand of paint. At full strength, it's around middle light value. Are these good greens or bad greens? That's subjective. But can't we say these are not nature's greens? These greens are not found in your backyard. Now I'm mixing a touch of Joe's blue or phthalo blue with a good bit of Aurelian yellow. This mixes to a middle light green that's a bit warmer and more in line with nature's light greens. Here I'm adding a touch of Red Hot Mama or Scarlet Lake, which is a warm red, to my light green mixture, which gives another warm green found in nature. Now I'm mixing the same three pigments of Joe's Blue, Aureolin, and Red Hot Mama, but this time I'm adding a touch more of Joe's Blue, which produces a light middle value natural green. Here again, the same three colors are mixed for middle value natural earthy green. Compare this green to the Hooker's green on the far left. They're both the same value, but which one emulates foliage? This time I'm mixing a little burnt sienna into the puddle and get an olive green somewhere in the middle value range. Now I'll pull more Joe's Blue into the puddle and Aureolin and Red Hot Mama as well, which gives me a middle dark, warm, earthy green. By adding different amounts of these same three pigments in various amounts, again we arrive at some value of nature's greens. Here I'm adding more generous amount of burnt sienna and Joe's Blue to the puddle, and this produces a rich, dark natural green. And finally, I mix Joe's Blue and burnt sienna at full strength to produce an even darker, more powerful natural green. With the addition of a few hints of trunks and limbs and branches, we emulate the foliage found in nature. Hey everybody, and thanks for being with us. If you enjoyed the demo, give us a thumbs up and write a comment. And if this is the kind of content you're looking for in watercolor, please consider subscribing to our channel. It helps Martha and me out more than you know. Thanks again. See you soon. If you've watched my video on color harmony using a limited palette, Let's say the blues you've selected for your painting aren't Joe's blue, but cerulean blue and ultramarine blue. Here, cerulean blue is mixed with aureolin yellow and red hot mama. Now, ultramarine blue is mixed with aureolin yellow and red hot mama. Realize that whether you're mixing nature's greens of light, middle, or dark value, using any blue and yellow, you'll arrive at some secondary mixture of green. But by introducing a touch of red, pretty much any red, or earth tone, you'll arrive at nature's greens. Natural greens are mostly warm. Okay, here's a caveat. Painting is subjective. It is a truth that we recognize an object by its shape, not its color. Sometimes I want to capture nature's greens as I see them. Sometimes I want to take liberties with natural greens. And sometimes I want to paint my own personal interpretation of reality. Here I'm placing cerulean blue next to a natural green mixture. Now I'll mix a violet with cerulean blue and fuchsia. This is Red Hot Mama, or Scarlet Lake. Richer mixtures of all these colors are now introduced. This is Joe's blue with Red Hot Mama. It mixes to an earthy dark. It's kind of wonderful that as soon as the trunks, branches, and limbs are found, whether the colors are honest or not, we begin to see these shapes as trees. To relieve these tree forms of all being the same size, I'm adding a few larger trees behind them. We'll talk more about that concept shortly. Let's take this color concept a step farther. Here, I'm beginning with different mixtures of Aureolin Yellow, Joe's Blue, and Red Hot Mama. Now I place a hot pink fuchsia next to it and add a bit more aureolin. Here I mix cerulean to fuchsia for more variety. And this is just cerulean blue. A rich violet is mixed for the first hint of tree trunks. This is permanent magenta. Once again, even though the colors utilized are mostly personal, we begin to recognize the colors and shapes as trees once the trunks and limbs are introduced. We recognize an object by its shape, not its color.